I'm Ikram and I'm standing outside Brand Street, where some asylum seekers are detained while coming to Sahel. I myself was an asylum seeker, but I now have leave to remain. Me and my friends have made this video to let you know about detention.
We think people should not go to detention from other countries, especially when they have lived here for many, many years and have children. Their children will be scared when they don't know what's happening, so we think they should stop taking people away to detention.
Detention is like this big jail.
It's like our prison, like they got fences with the jaggy bits at the top, and then at nights they put the lights on.
My name is Leonard, and I know about detention because if you go there, it's like jail. It's like there's no food in this. There is food, but it's like disgusting food.
Okay, how did you know that?
Because I've been there once.
And how did that make you feel?
It made me sad and angry and scared.
Hey, I'm a asylum seeker, and I came here 19th of June 2001. Then I seek asylum.
We ran away because we're running from persecution, from torture.
If you listen to news every day, many people to die. How I go back to my country?
They take people away like about 6-ish in the morning and they put them into the detention and they decide if they should take them back to their country or leave them here.
Early morning, I was just like getting ready for school, brushing my teeth and stuff, the not usual things people do. And then I just heard this big bang, just like banging, and I was like scared. My hands started shaking, and I just remember that people like just get detained, like done ready these days.
It was really horrifying when they broke the door down. I thought they were going to do something to my mom when they pushed her into the living room. I started crying and in this little corner, and one of the police said it's all right. And I said, what's going on? Why are you taking my mom? It said it's all right.
It just came to my head, it's either me running away or it's either me getting sent back. So I just got this thing in my head that I thought, well, I'll rather risk it than being detained, because if I get sent back, that's my life finished.
They knocked our door, my dad opened it, and then they handcuffed my dad, and they said, take your stuff and put it in a case, and then we put our stuff, and then they took my dad in another one, and then they took my mom and me and my sister and my brother in the same van.
It was early in the morning, I think it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. So then I jumped down from second floor down to first, because I was like just holding from the bars, and then just jumped from to the first floor. From there I jumped down to the ground, but I didn't have like anything on my legs, no shoes, no socks, nothing, just bare feet, and it was like raining that day.
I was pregnant, 10 weeks pregnant before when they came and arrest me, and they know that I was pregnant. They came, when they came, they knocked the door. I don't answer the door, and they know that we are there before, and we don't open the door, so they broke the door and they put me handcuffed. You sleep and they broke the door and put you in the handcuff like you are a killer.
Just I sleeping. I see many people in my room. I don't know what's the problem. They wake up me. Said I surprised see many people in room. Said you're coming with me to go to the detention. I don't know means what detention before. I don't know this word.
And they handcuff you if you're over 16 in case you run away.
When they take us that morning, early morning, they took us to the festival court. From festival court, they changed the van. From the van, we go. There's another migration officer who escort us in the van, and they take us to detention in Workington.
After take me to another detention in Dover. After Dover take me to give me to Glasgow. From Glasgow, take me to Monsordo again. Just remove from many detention.
From Festival Court to Workington, it takes 6-7 hours to reach there. When we are going, I ask them I want to drink water. They say, no, you can't drink water.
When she came out of the van, she had the handcuffs on her, and she didn't look well. I knew that she started crying because I saw her face. It was all runny. We arrived and my mom said, what's going on? And the police said, your asylum is finished. And after that, they didn't say anything.
I stayed in detention in 2 different detention centers. That's Dangevo and Yowswood. 1 night in Dangevo and 7 nights in Yowswood. Dangevo was not a very bad place compared to Yowswood, but still, it was a detention center. The fences are really tall. It's very scary.
Staying in detention maybe 6 months, 7 months, 1 year. Many people.
They only took me out like 1 hour every day for exercise or something like that. They took us into the gym, so we never got like any fresh air. We stayed in our rooms, and then they would take, the gym was like right next to the room, just it's like a 30-second walk from our room to the gym, and then that was the only time we would get to see outside.
I stay in detention, no anything to do, sorry, like animal, no life.
Thank God I have money with me. That time I have £100 with me. Then we can go to buy water, a biscuit. That money helped me and my son to survive in that detention. So I will say this detention is, they say it's detention, but it's prisoner. It's not detention. The children can live there. And my son always, when I cry, he says, Mom, you say God will help us. Don't cry, God will help us.
We would pray every night and every morning and every afternoon. And there was these other people as well who would just like look after us as well, because my mom couldn't take it anymore.
Until now, it's painful to us. If my son sealed the letter box, came to the box, he said, Mom, what is this? Migration again? He have depression, this small boy. Sometimes the stress is too much. You can die there. So it's not good for the children, and it traumatized the children. When my son came back to go to school, it was very hard for him. After detention, he's screaming nights. Every single night he's screaming, Mom, police is coming! Mom, police is coming! They are going to detain us! Every single night until now.
Duty, well, I met her in first year, and over the first year we became closer friends. She was in high school on the Friday, and I was planning to talk to her on the Monday about some homework, and she never came in.
They shouldn't do this, because people, especially the people who've been here for long, and then they've nearly, like, they've kind of settled in. They've like become a part of the community, and then they've had friends. They're thinking of planning their future. They're planning their future, thinking of what they're gonna do.
And one of my friends told me that she'd been taken away, and I guess I was really upset.